Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Hello, everyone. For some reason, I feel like I'm seeing double De Niro!
Dude, I love it. I can't believe you did it.
That was Mike's intro. He suggested it. I did it. And there you go. There's Mike. There's Ma Hinshaw. She's in my house, but she's still on her own separate thing, so we can have things done properly. So we'll see how much she talks or doesn't talk, or how much echo we have. I don't know, because I'm not going to edit this one much because I have a lot going on in my life, and it is hell, and I'm talking even faster than I normally fucking talk. There's the first F-bomb. I'm sorry, listeners. Anyways, Real Film Nerds, episode number 416, The Alto Knights, starring Robert De Niro and other people. Who those other people are, who knows? But we weren't watching them. We were watching De Niro. So, as I was saying, with me as always, the now past birthday boy. It was only last week he turned 56. Mysterious Michael Talent.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, no, I turned older. It was great.
And then his daughter came in and broke all his podcasting stuff. So this probably sounds like crap.
Yeah, she grabs the knobs and buttons and flips all the switches. Dude, she can open up bottles. You know the childproof bottles? Yeah, she can do that, and she's 3.5.
Mike, if she's already grabbing at knobs at 3.5, you're going to have a hell of a time in high school.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Matt. I remember one of my friends told me the only job I have is to keep her off the pole.
Well, which pole?
I guess both.
Both poles. All right. All right. All right. So, Ma, how are you? Other than driving all day yesterday and then sitting in my house completely and utterly alone, not watching any TV, and it's smelling like farts.
And not eating and drinking
not eating or drinking
suffering.
Is on you. You are an adult. You know where the tap water is. You could have licked some, slurped out of the toilet.
True. But, it was a long day. Now it's a long night.
Hey, just suffer through this next 3 hours, and then you can have some Costco tacos.
Oh, goody. Are we recording?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Costco tacos.
See, Mike, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, she doesn't even know that we're recording or not.
I know.
It doesn't say it on my phone, so what do I know?
Hey, so should we broach the biggest topic of the week?
What is the biggest topic of the week?
So one of my bedrooms, I was going to get LVP put in, but I had already ordered the carpet, and I went back and forth about getting the LVP or the carpet.
Yeah.
Because as you could tell, in my current living arrangement, my office is empty except for my computer. Mike thinks I'm sitting on a beach, though. But other than my computer, my office is completely empty, and you can hear the echo. And so if you have LVP, then you'll probably have an echo. And so I went with the carpet. So I have my bedrooms being carpet and everything else being LVP. Mike, what is your thoughts?
Well, I mean, if you already ordered the LVP, just do LVP. And then you can throw down a rug.
No, I already ordered the carpet. And the LVP was installed, and I have extra LVP.
Oh. Well, do you have enough?
The carpet, yeah, I have so much left over. I have enough to do one of the small bedrooms.
Oh, okay. Well, then just put it in one of the bedrooms and throw down a rug.
But here's the problem. The carpet is already on its way, so I can't cancel the carpet.
The carpet will make the sound better. We have nothing but whatever that is, laminate flooring. And it's so echoey, the whole house.
Oh.
So I don't know. You might like having carpet in your workroom. And then put down some of that plastic stuff for your chair or something.
Well, and here's the good thing about the LVP. I got it from Costco, so I can just take it back.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I would have just
some boxes.
Yeah, I would have just said, why don't you do like a weird feature wall or something, dude? Let's go full HGTV, dude.
Oh Jesus! I don't even watch that shit. I think
Well,
I'm the only
you
realtor
need a
in the
pop
world
of
that
color.
doesn't watch that shit.
You need to pop a color somewhere. I'm thinking like
Magenta.
pink. Yeah.
Hey, dude, the carpets were pink. You had a pink house. I had pink fucking carpets. What's up with pink? Actually,
I
it was
don't know.
mauve. But
Yeah.
you know what? I have carpet in the back of my truck for my airplanes and stuff. In celebration of the mauve carpet, when I ripped it all out, I cut a chunk out. It's now the back of my truck is pink.
Okay. All right. Nice. Well, dude, I don't know. I did have a pink house, so I don't know.
You did. And I have not seen the new color, so all I envision you is sitting in your pink house.
Yeah. Well,
with Barbie. And
yeah, that's it.
I'm just Ken.
Yeah, just Ken.
Okay, I'm going to steer us back on the topic because
all right,
we're way off.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, so this week we're talking about the Robert De Niro showcase, the Alto Knights. Why don't you break it down?
All right, Matt. So this is directed by Barry Levinson, written by Nicholas Pelleggi, starring Robert De Niro, Deborah Messing, Catherine Narducci, Cosmo Jarvis, and two of New York City's most notorious organized crime bosses vie for control of the city streets. Once best friends, petty jealousies, and a series of betrayals set them on a deadly collision course.
Okay, so Mom, since you're trying to be quiet, I'm going to make you go first and give us your first opinions or thoughts or whatever the Alto Knights.
I liked it. I thought it was very interesting. I don't know if it was all true, but a lot of it I believe was true. And I thought Robert did just a great job. I really thought it was good because he did play both parts. And I think he nailed it, really. I thought it was good. So, and I thought it was interesting, and you wonder what's going to happen and where is this going. And yeah, you find out it was good. But I like the fact that, it was set in, I guess, the late 50s or early 60s.
So your generation, when you were alive, and you were what, 45 then?
No, no, not hardly. In, probably college or something. But anyway, yeah, I thought they really, back in that day, we would have small businesses, and a grocery store was a small thing. And then we had a drugstore that was small and it had a soda fountain. We were so excited to go there. And I think they captured that feeling of what it was like back then. Plus, of course, fantastic old cars. I mean, they really had very great old cars, and that's what they looked like, and that's how you could tell how they were really sturdy when you shut the door. Man, you knew it was metal. Bang, Anyway, I liked it. And that's my view.
You liked hanging out with the soda jerks?
Oh, I was pretty young, but I did like to go, and my treat was to get a soda. If I would walk to the grocery store and get my grandmother groceries, and then I'd go over and get a soda and then take everything home. It was fun back in that day for that. But this was more the small bars, they weren't giant echoey things. And I thought it was very interesting just to get the feel of what it was like back then. And I think it was in New York, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, did you know Frank Costello?
No.
Are you sure?
No, but I think we heard about a lot of that stuff that was going on,
You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
Was it all the drugs of the 60s?
Well, that I heard, we heard that stuff, and we heard the different gang members that, some they caught, some they didn't for a while. And I don't remember this situation at all. I really don't remember that happened, but it was really cool. I shouldn't say anything because that might be a spoiler. Okay. I mean, I don't know what you guys thought, but did you feel like you were back in the day when you were watching that movie?
I thought they did a great job with the time periods, trying to maintain where you were in the time period. I thought the Robert De Niro two characters special effects stuff was great. The only thing that's like just the movie was a little bit slow, and it's a lot of so Maggie coined this I liked it. Moblitics. So like mob politics. The movie's mostly just mob politics. Like how dealing with the different the top people and how they deal with stuff. And that's really most of the movie. It's just kind of that interplay between our two main characters and just all the other things, and kind of like it's kind of like two corporate CEOs going to war against each other to like a hostile takeover, except it really is hostile, like physically. Like I don't know. And I don't know. It's just a little bit slow. Like it was interesting because it happened, or at least most of it happened. And I thought Robert De Niro. I thought all the acting was good. The one character who was what's his name? Who's the other guy? Who's not Frankie?
Vito.
Vito. Yeah, Vito's like hitman guy. Or whatever. He was weird, man. Like he was a weird dude. So anyway, but other than that, I mean, I like the movie. It was just a little bit, I don't know, slow to me. That's my opinion.
Is
Matt,
it because it wasn't like Casino or Goodfellas or any of the other gangster movies we're used to watching, where there's lots of action and murdering and death?
I mean, perhaps. I really had no idea what to expect with this. Nothing. I'd never seen a trailer, nothing. But, I don't know. Did you find it? I mean, Matt, was it really, did you find it boring at all? Or were you like...
It dragged ass. It was really long, and it was based on true life, but, I'm just shocked. I mean, clearly they're trying to show off De Niro's acting chops, having him play two different roles. It's the first time he's ever done dual roles. I never saw a trailer for it. I never knew it was coming out. The only reason I saw it was I was looking up what movie to review for the next week, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to go see Snow White. I like Robert De Niro. I like gangster movies. Let's go see this. And it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't great. It was very long and very political in a way, but I don't know if you've seen Conclave yet. I think Mom finally did. But Conclave is very similar in a lot of ways, except for instead of it being two bosses, CEOs kind of against each other, it's more people vying for the seat of power. But it's very similar where it's a lot of politics and talk and exploratory. Let's go this way. Let's do this. What if we do this? What do we do that? And Conclave, I thought, was very good and very well written that way. I think this just... I don't know. It just, there was a lot of stuff in it that we really didn't need or didn't have to know. The most interesting stuff was probably the end. Not that I'm going to spoil it, but it was true life. It really happened. And that was probably the most interesting. And then it just kind of was like, well, okay, that's it. That's the end of the movie. Not really like too much more than that,
Yeah. And man, you know how we hadn't seen any promotion, and like, if we haven't seen promotion, they're not promoting it, because we're always watching movies and different things, and like we heard nothing. Well, this movie bombed at the box office. It is sixth place with $3.2 million for the box office.
The thing that was interesting is that when I went and saw it with my buddy Clint, there was a good 20, 30 people in there. But it was in the smallest theater at Harkins at 7 o'clock at night. And it was the only showing on Thursday. But like I said, there was a good 20, 30 people, which is pretty good for here on opening night.
Yeah, when I saw it, granted, I couldn't see it on Thursday like I normally would. So I saw this movie on actually Sunday night. And there were 2 people in the theater.
That's the good experience right there.
And it was me, was one of them.
So, okay. Now to get off topic again, how did Snow White do? Because everyone was saying it was going to do 60 million.
It did awful. It got, there's so many controversies with this movie, I guess. I didn't really know too much about them. I read something today about the 2 leads in the movie. One's like pro-Palestinian and one's like for Israel, obviously. Like Gal Gadot, who's Israeli. Anyway, or Godot.
I go with Gadot. Stick with Gadot, Mike. You had it right.
Matt's messed me up. He always says Gadot.
And Lady Gaga.
Yeah, anyway. So that only made $42.2 million, which for a Disney remake or really any Disney movie is an absolute like soul-sucking punch to the gut. Like people are probably going to get fired.
Well, they said that they were expecting at least 60 and it didn't even hit that. So that's really bad. So.
Yeah, this weekend though was awful. Like number 2 was Black Bag. It got 4.3 million. Captain America got 4 million. Novocaine 3.7 and Mickey 17 3.7. That's crazy. Those are such low numbers. No one was at the theater this weekend.
Well,
0.
Mike, do you think next week is going to fix it?
Yeah, man. Everyone's going to go see Jason Statham.
Oh, spoilers. Now you know what movie we're going to do.
What is it?
Working
Jason
Man.
Statham's A Working Man.
Oh, okay.
And guess who wrote it?
I don't know. Jason Statham?
Nope. Ma?
Taken guy?
Nope. Ma?
I don't know. I have no idea.
He's one of your lovers.
What?
Yep.
Not Harrison Ford. He doesn't write things.
Nope. I'll give you a
Not
hint.
Jason Mimosa.
Nope, he doesn't write things either. I'll give you a hint. We just gave away Blu-rays involving him.
Gee, that doesn't help me much.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, really?
He wrote it? A Working Man?
He wrote A Working Man. Yes, it's the second film that Jason Statham has been in that Sylvester Stallone wrote. There's some trivia for you.
What was his first one?
Oh, it's a little action movie. I don't remember the name of it. I gotta look it up. Homefront.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone wrote Homefront in 2013. This is his second film starring Jason Statham that he wrote.
I wonder if it's because they did those movies together, if they're buddies.
Yeah, the Expendables?
Yeah, Expendables. Yeah, like, because they're probably buddies now. So he's like, I'll do another one.
They've been buddies for a while. I mean, dude, 2013, that was in the heart of the Expendables. That was like, I think, 3 in 2013. 3 or 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, all this talking, Mike.
Oh, it has gotten you thirsty?
I'm very parched.
Oh, Matt, what are you drinking this fine morning, evening, afternoon?
Well, Mike, thank you for asking. Since Ma Hinshaw is in my house and I'm stressed out and I can't handle life to begin with without her being here, and now she's here, Mike, I'm just drinking straight Captain Morgan in a glass. No ice, no water, no nothing. Just straight Morgans.
Yeah, just Captain Morgan neat.
Neat. It's not neat. It's about to get sloppy.
All right. Well, that's fun. I am drinking a New England IPA that is from a brewery called Rock Pit. So, anyway, it's pretty tasty, man. Nice New England IPA. I hadn't had one in a while. New England style.
Well, aren't you fancy? So, since Mike's not going to ask it, Ma, what are you partaking on?
Actually, I have absolutely nothing here. You're trying to dehydrate me. I do have water somewhere in the house, but hey, maybe you can fix me something with ice cube in it or something.
Here, hold on.
You moved all your stuff, didn't you? You already moved all your bottles. They're all gone.
I moved a lot of the bottles, yes, but not the beverages in the fridge. Here, let me go get up. I'm going to go get Ma Hinshaw a beverage. You guys do your thing.
What? Oh, my heavens.
Oh, man. He's actually, he got up and left. He did. He really got up and left.
He's been very, very busy today. And I've kind of just been here grounded.
Gotcha.
And now I'm going to start packing up the kitchen dishes and stuff.
Oh, hold please. Hold please. Here, hold on. Here.
Oh,
Let's see if we can get it.
did you get that?
No,
Here.
I didn't hear a thing,
Oh.
dude. It blocked it out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ma Hinshaw is now drinking a margarita hard seltzer by Topo Chico.
Oh, yeah. Topo Chicos.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Thank you. I can use this, believe me. This moving business, and I moved quite a few times, but I always had movers pack everything and break everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you, Matt. Yum.
You're welcome.
Mm.
I can't believe you did not ask for a beverage. See, why can't you be an adult, Ma? You're 83 years old.
I'm in my second childhood.
You know,
There
there's
go.
lots of alcohol in this house. You could have just grabbed one, or you could have been, Matt, get me a drink. I'm thirsty.
Well, actually, I didn't even have time with you to ask if I could have a drink. I didn't even think of it.
See?
He's
So
been
whose
too
fault is
busy.
it? You see, she blames me for everything, Mike.
It's your fault. You.
Okay.
Ooh,
did
that
you,
is
Did you do
tasty.
your favorite part, Mom?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
yes. Mike, do you have a tremendous dad joke for us tonight?
I got dad jokes. I don't think they understand though. Gotta think I'm funny. Other people never laugh though. Dad jokes.
Oh, yeah. You better take a big sip of that drink there, because this one is, what do
Yum.
you use to cut the ocean?
Shark blade? Saw blade.
A seesaw.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know that is from the book because I saw the books in your hand, even though you got the blur stuff on. It says dad jokes. There we go.
seesaw. Gee, I have to remember that one. That's pretty cool. Not that I thought of it.
See, look, this is
Yeah.
why I don't get her a drink, Mike. She's only
Yeah.
had a couple of sips, and look how crazy she's acting.
Yeah. Mags,
Oh, no, I've had more than a couple sips. I'm drinking it down. I've been thirsty.
Mags told me one today, or this weekend, and she was like, oh, now I'm going to mess it up. What oh, man, I can remember the punchline, but I can't remember the oh, well. It'll probably come to me in a second. Let's just keep moving on. Keep moving on. Are we doing the MCU tie-in, Matt?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for you to stop talking. Jesus.
Oh, all right.
I mean,
Lord.
Jesus.
Don't listen. Yes.
All right, Mike, how does the Alto Knights relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Oh, well, thanks for asking, Matt. So, our cinematographer for the Alto Knights, Dante Spinati, also worked on the Ant-Man and the Wasp as the cinematographer.
Look at that. She is chugging that freaking drink. Holy hell.
Yeah, man, dude.
It's like...
You're darn tootin'.
Matt, you know you have to take care of the old people. She's in her second childhood.
I just don't
You need to
understand.
bring her
I
stuff.
go to work. She knows where the water is. She knows where everything is, and you don't take care of yourself.
I drink water, but I'm not going to help myself to your booze. I might get punished.
Why would you get punished?
I don't know. Maybe you had it
can't
saved.
reach the expensive booze that's up on the top shelf. You're too short.
I know I am. Darn it.
The Blanton's is up top.
Yeah, Matt, you better get ready, dude. You got to crack that open when you get to the new house.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, so, all right, we're now in the spoiler section. Is there anything to spoil and talk about Alto Knights, or are we just done with this podcast? Because I need tacos.
I don't think there's anything really to spoil. Like, it's like historical and stuff. I don't know. It's just two basically mob bosses going to war, but they were really smart about things. I mean, the one guy was just the one boss was just lean toward violence often, but and they also like helped bring about the giant drug trade. But I mean, they had to keep the revenue up. So as things, although I think gambling was fine, I don't know. It was interesting to see the differences of opinion and like how for the 15 years or whatever when the one guy was running everything, it was a lot smoother and like everybody was pretty much happy. You know, everybody paid off everybody and everything was going great.
So, all right, I got a question. Do you feel that Robert De Niro was trying to channel Joe Pesci for the Vito character? So why didn't they just hire Joe Pesci?
I don't know. You know, if you think of Joe Pesci from Casino and Goodfellas, then yeah, it was a very similar character. How about that? It was similar. I don't know.
So why not just hire Joe Pesci? That was my thoughts. I figured it was De Niro trying to do his best Joe Pesci impersonation.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a similar character, but I mean, I guess that's kind of how that character was, or...
Well, that's like how every single mob movie is. You have like the calm, cool, collected guy played by De Niro, and then you have the crazy asshole played by Pesci.
Yeah, and their
That's
partners.
true.
I mean, even in My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that's what he was born to do.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right, I got another question. So me and my buddy Clint were trying to figure this out. Do you think that is a fake nose on De Niro when he's playing Frank Costello? Because that's one massive honker.
It probably was.
Because we kept trying to figure it out, and it didn't look like it. But I'm like, dude, there's no way that's De Niro's real nose. I mean, that thing was massive.
Well, do you know
Yeah,
if there was a lot of CGI for when he was playing Vito? Like, because he seemed like he was younger, or was it all just like crap tons of makeup?
I don't know. I didn't look. I'm thinking it was a crap ton of makeup.
Mm-hmm. I did too.
Ma, what? You need to research this, Ma.
Research it? They would tell you that it's makeup?
Well, they would
maybe.
say. I'm trying to see if they did the de-aging stuff.
Gee, what's that? I need some.
Well, it only works for the camera. I'm sorry.
Oh, foo. Okay.
I'm trying to look it up too, but I can't type anything.
I don't know. I like the end where whichever person got them all together to have from all sides of the country, and they meet in this one spot. and they don't think there's something up,
There's the biggest spoiler I was trying not to do, but Ma Hinshaw just threw it out there.
Hey, I spoiled everything.
Oh yeah,
you do.
yeah. I
That's why I
loved
feel
I
like
loved
that.
how he was like, why don't we stop over here? I gotta go pee. Oh, weird. Everybody's getting busted.
Yeah.
Constantly, he's like, I need some apples. Let's get
I thought it was
Let's
really
get a
great.
coffee.
Yeah.
I think I need a beer. Why don't we just stop? There's something over there in the corner. Let's go look at that tree.
So it says this is the second time Robert De Niro has played a mafioso named Vito after his role in The Godfather Part 2.
Okay.
Anyways, all right.
Yeah. I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. There's a little bit of romance in this, kind of. I don't know. It was an okay movie. It's not a bad movie. It was just slow, and it was a lot of politics stuff, which is fine, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I didn't say it was bad. It's just, yeah, it's not for everybody. You got to really like gangster movies to enjoy this film.
Yeah, and it's always neat to see how people talk to people without talking to people, and the mafia seems to be really good at that. Where they tell you something, but it actually means something else or whatever. Or they don't tell you, so that means to do this thing. It's very interesting. There's just a lot of assumptions by people. Hey, that thing I told you to do, don't worry about that. And they're like, oh yeah, that means I need to worry about that. And you're like, what? I don't know. When he was trying to get the guy to go to Cuba, and there's just, it was interesting because he didn't really tell him why I wanted to go to Cuba, but he had a whole different plan. And I guess it's just looking at different things and getting people to behave in certain ways so you can get, I guess, what your desired result. So he seemed to be really good at that. The boss, Frankie. Not Frankie Lala for everybody, for our just Frankie.
Good old Lala. That's a gangster name too.
Lala? Oh, I'm sure.
It is.
Okay.
Right, Ma Hinshaw?
Well, his grandpa did know certain folks in Chicago. They lived down the street.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, Chicago.
He knows where the bodies are buried.
Frankie is Italian. Well, half Italian, half Irish. Anyway.
So he's the Irishman.
I don't know.
Yeah, the Irishman. All right. Yep.
Well, okay. So then, Mike, how many reels do you give the Alto Knights?
I'm just gonna give it 2 reels. It's a fine movie, but it's just, I don't know, just something was just a little bit, I don't want to say off with it, but it was just maybe too slow. I don't know, dude. I feel like the slowness bothered me.
Wow. Ma Hinshaw?
Okay, well, I liked it. Yes, I agree that it had slow parts. I think it was interesting, the relationship between Frankie and his wife, but I'll give it 3.5.
3.5.
Yes, I thought it was good. I think maybe us old folks might actually like it because we're slow. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
So you're saying it's a great movie because you slept through it. Got it.
I did not sleep through it. Well, I did have 2 snores, but that's it. Okay.
See?
Two snores.
She's fell asleep twice, Mike. That's what a snore is when you fall
Well, I
asleep.
didn't have any dinner, and I finally broke down and got a movie hot dog, which I usually don't like to do. But after that, I was perky and awake.
Well,
You know.
no wonder you've been on the toilet the whole time you've been here.
Oh, I'm not either. Shame.
You're the
No.
one that ate the movie hot dog.
Oh, yeah, I did. I was hungry, you know. Then it kind of gave me some zip and energy, and I was able to watch the rest of it. But I thought it was very
you were
interesting.
running to the toilet.
Oh, shoosh. I don't run anywhere.
All right.
What's your
So,
rating, man?
what?
What's your rating?
Oh, I have to give my rating? Oh, damn it. That's right. I have to do that too. Yeah. I give Alto Knights 3. I thought it was just okay.
Okay.
It wasn't anything special, but it wasn't a bad movie. The acting was really, really good, almost all around. Cinematography wasn't anything special. Writing wasn't anything special. I mean, if you're a big gangster fan, then I say watch it because you're going to love it, especially if you know the actual history of it. You'll probably really like it. Outside of that, nah, wait till it comes out on Netflix or, one of the other many streaming services or rent it or whatever. Yeah, it's just, it's not a must see for me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on the streaming services pretty quickly.
So, all right. Well, next week, A Working Man. I will not be seeing it on Thursday. Ma will be seeing it on Thursday and giving her review on Friday on the radio. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I will just say how awesome the baseball game is that I'm going to. Uh-oh.
You going to a baseball game? You're allowed to go to baseball?
It's opening day, dude. It's the Chicago Cubs versus D-backs. I got to go.
Okay. All right.
So, all right. Ma Hinshaw, do you have anything else you would like to add to the podcast?
No, except I'm jealous about you going to opening day. It's so cool.
You can get tickets and go.
Oh, fizzy. No. Anyway. Nope,
Mike?
I have nothing to add.
I don't have anything, so I guess I'll take us out of here. Thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure to follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X. I guess X. I don't know. X/Twitter. And we'll catch you on the next pod, which we will be reviewing The Working Man, Jason Statham. Taken. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now, go out and catch a movie.